We begin. We got 6 questions about you, where you're from, your career, and we'll dive right in. Your longest career reception was against which team, and do you know how long it was?
The Ravens?
Yeah, we saw it last year. We saw it just a bit earlier. There you go.
Yeah.
Remember how long it was?
I'm cheating. I just looked at the thing, so I'm just going to pretend. It was 76.
Yeah, there you go.
Beautiful. Good
No, you had it on the screen. I'll try to keep my eyes this way so I don't
no,
cheat.
you're good. Hey, take all the advantages you can get. The fans at home don't know what you're looking at.
All right, off to a good start. Question 2, your first NFL touchdown came against which team?
The Rams. First 3, baby.
That's right, 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. I think
First 3 catches.
One of a dozen players in NFL history to ever
Not a
do
bad
that.
way to start.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, going back to your college days, your single most catches, receiving yards, and touchdowns in a single game happened against which team?
NC State.
There we go.
Russell Wilson.
Ooh.
Ask him about it.
14,
Boom. Ask about it.
14
Ask
catches,
about it.
224 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
I didn't know that number. I would have got the yards and catches wrong.
Yeah. Well, so what was working for you on that day?
Everything. They were just throwing the ball. I was catching short routes, deep bombs, like, it was just everything. Actually, one of our coaches here was on staff there at the time, and he reminded me about it, like, for the first 3 weeks here. He looked at me and like, man, you robbed us.
What's that like, though? Because I feel like I would compare it to a basketball player who's just in the zone, right? We got Steph Curry up the road. We see it all the time where he just gets hot, and whatever he throws up is going in. Do you just feel like at some point, like, no one can cover me, just keep throwing it to me?
Yeah, I mean,
And
as a receiver, I've never really been in a position where, like, you get that many targets. So, in order to have 14 catches, you had to have the ball thrown to you a good amount of times. And it doesn't really happen for me too often. So, but whenever I do get the ball, I go to work.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All
3
right.
for 3 so far.
So keep it on the college days. Name 2 other Maryland wide receivers who caught passes in the NFL last year.
Last year, wide receivers,
Wide receivers.
Diggs, Stephon Diggs for the Vikings,
That's 1.
It's a half point.
and Darius Herbert.
Full point.
There
There
you
you go.
point.
I just want to let the fans know, you came in here, we're chatting, we're like sitting you down, and you're like, oh, I don't know anything. I'm not going to know anything about myself, so I'm just going to throw you under the bus right there. You were hustling us a little bit. Number 5, we see you with the Iron Man tights out and looking sharp every day at practice. Do you know Iron Man's real name?
Tony Stark.
Yep.
Oof. All
All
right.
right, 5 for 5.
5 for 5.
Eric Armstead got all 6 last week.
Do you have
a couple weeks ago.
any more cleat game or tights for
I'll have some sweet stuff coming this year. The tights are given. I switched it up one day last week for like the first time, but I'll put my Iron Mans on.
Are you a superhero guy? I mean, do you enjoy those movies?
I like them, but they just really go well with the 49ers colors.
They were just
so.
come up and
do.
Yeah.
look good, play good, feel good, all of
Yeah,
it.
pretty
So
cool.
this is the bonus question. This is how you're going to tie the top of the leaderboard. So there's a lot of
Let's do
pressure.
it.
The pressure is on. All right, there's a famous movie quote. Crab cakes and football, that's what Maryland does.
Wedding crashes.
Boom.
I told you know that, yeah. Some people
Boom.
doubted that you would know that movie.
And they used to always play it like that clip during the game, like randomly during like the games and stuff. It's pretty cool.
There you
I
go.
think you got to say it with like the full emotion. You know what I mean?
Like, he's just like
Crab
yelling.
cakes
and football. He's just yelling.
That's props to TP for coming up with that one, because I think that's my favorite question we've had so far.
That's
That's
a
one
good
of the most
question.
You're top of the leaderboard with Eric
quotable
Armstead.
movies.
Nice. That means I go above him because I'm older and